What's up, guys? So today we got the brand new 2021 long range Model Y. So if you guys are new to this channel, this is typically something I don't do, but we got a special treat for you guys. We're gonna go through the ins and outs of this car. Stay tuned because I'm also gonna get the 2021 Model 3 Performance, and we'll do an in-depth review with that, plus a side-by-side comparison with this car and the Model 3. Possibly we'll have the 2021 refresh of the Model 3 Performance compared to the old Model 3, and also the new 2021 Model 3 Performance compared to the Model S. So those are some videos coming up. Be sure to stay tuned and give this video a like, guys. Let's go check out this Model Y. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go over the exterior. These are the standard rims that come with the car on the long range. Online, I personally didn't like them. In person, they look great. I think when posting it online, they look a little shiny. As you can see here, they're not shiny at all. They look great. The next thing I want to point out is the black trim. So previously in the Model 3 and the Model S, they came with a chrome trim. So the Model Y comes with a nice black trim, which I'm a really big fan of. Black trim comes here, all around the windows, and here on the handles. The lights look pretty similar to the 2021 Model 3. I don't have anything to compare to. You guys got to stick around for that video. A lot of room here for some extra storage. Super easy to get to. One quick note, when pressing down on the front, you always want to be sure to put two hands on each side. I'm not going to do it here, but a lot of people close it with one hand. This is actually could damage the front. You want to put one hand here and one hand here when closing the front. So before we go ahead and review the interior of the car, there's one drawback when it comes to buying these cars. You've got to do your own inspection. Sometimes there are flaws, and that's easily taken care of. You can go ahead and just email Tesla, and they'll go ahead and just fix those problems. And we'll show you a couple right now. So the trunk looks great. If you look at the gap here, it's a little bit thinner as I go than this side. So that's a simple fix. They just have to realign the hood, and you can go ahead and just contact Tesla right away. Another example of gaps are by the doors. So we're gonna take a look at that right now. So if I place my finger here, you can see how wide the gap is. Now if we walk on the other side of the car, the gap is a lot thinner. Again, Tesla gives you 24 hours to go ahead and email them with any problems with the car, and they'll take care of that for free. All right, now let's go inside the interior. First things first, we gotta check out the trunk. It's even big enough to hold an entire human. Each side comes with a compartment. You can go ahead and put your groceries here, glass bottles so they don't move around, or food for my next food challenge. What's great about this trunk is when you lift this, there's actually extra storage down here. This is actually our charging stuff here. This is actually our charging cables and extension. We're not gonna go through that because that's just boring. And I believe there's extra storage when you lift this up as well. What's great about the back seats here, all three seats here fold down. And to fold them down, you just hit these two switches here. It's that easy. And now look how much more storage you have. Enough to take a nap. Oh, these are heavy. Now I'm chilling in the back, ready for a road trip. This is great. So another feature on the Model Y is the double pane windows. As you can see, this really reduces the noise when driving. And we'll have a couple clips for you driving around on the streets and on the expressway. guys saw that we just went around 30 to 40 miles an hour. This car is insanely quiet, smooth ride. I'm holding the camera, so it's my hand. It's just shaking. It's not the actual bumpy ride or anything like that. But yes, so far the car has been amazing. Smooth ride. The double pane windows really makes it nice and quiet. So we just showed you a little bit driving on the streets. I think we went like 30, 40 miles an hour. So right now we're gonna hop onto the expressway and show you guys a little bit of that. So you guys can hear the acceleration, quote unquote road noise, but it's honestly super quiet. So I'll just show you guys. So here's your screen. On the left side, it shows you your miles per hour, the car, any cars next to you, the traffic lights. It shows a map on the big screen, and you can go ahead and just put your navigation in there. It's really useful. The car actually talks to you. Down here, obviously we have the fan, the vents, and then here we have 2 seat warmers, and there's a function inside the app where you can actually turn on the back seat warmers as well. And we could just keep our passengers back there nice and warm, and they'll be a happy camper. Or if I have some food back there that needs to stay warm for my next food challenge. If I hit the car menu here, here's all the quick controls. I'm not gonna go over them too much in depth, but if we go into driving, this is something I really wanted to show. The acceleration, you have a chill mode and a standard mode. So as stated before, the chill mode is kind of like your traditional car. There's not really that much torque. It's a little bit better than an average car, but you still have that kind of lag time. Standard is where you're gonna really feel the torque. I'm assuming that chill mode is gonna save you battery, but I think standard is just fine. Now steering mode, comfort, standard, and sport. We left this one on sport. It feels nice and comfortable. Perfect if you want to make tight U-turns and really sharp cornering. Stopping mode, creep is your traditional car. You know, if you let go of the gas, the car goes up forward. Hold is the car will come to a complete stop. This is also has to do with your regenerative braking. Creep has that a little bit less regenerative braking than hold. Hold is a very aggressive regenerative braking. When I drove it, I actually didn't have to press the brake at all to come to a complete stop. Just be aware of those two. Like I stated before, I'm not going to go through all of this in depth. This is just kind of a quick overview. The center console comes with a lot of space, but the coolest feature about this is its wireless charging pad. Boom. One thing is the legroom. Legroom is fantastic. I'm 5'10" and I have a lot of room. This little armrest here, it's the little things that make this car. It's not a make it or break it, but this is great for road trips. It doesn't have a handle here, but this makes up for it. As always, you got to take a look at the iconic glass ceiling. It's amazing. Perfect probably when you're on road trips and you just want to look up at the stars or just pass out in the nice sun. So when driving this car, the one thing that really stands out is the acceleration. It's just instant torque. This is the long range, it isn't the performance. The torque still puts me back in my seat, in the passenger and in the driver's seat. So this car is amazing. It's a lot of fun. And I think right now California gives you a $1,500 EV credit. It just came out on top of the $2,000 incentive. Honest review, Model Y, I would honestly get it. This is such a great car. This is a 5-seater with the black interior. I can't imagine having 7 seats and also being in the car with 7 people. That just sounds terrible, in my opinion. Again, guys, be sure to stick around because I'm gonna have my 2021 Performance Model 3. I'm gonna have a separate overview for that car, and then we're gonna come back and have a 2021 Model Y and a 2021 Model 3 performance side-by-side comparison. And I'm thinking for some future videos, we might have an old Model 3 versus my new Model 3 refresh, and then we're gonna have a Model S versus my 2021 Model 3. I forgot to mention, if this already sold you guys on a Tesla, I'll leave a Tesla referral code down below. It helps me out get 1,000 free miles, and you'll also get 1,000 free miles. So we both win. Be sure if you guys are gonna go ahead and buy your Tesla to use that referral code so we both win out of this situation. So that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to give this video a like, hit the subscribe button. We're gonna have more content like this coming up. If you guys have any questions that I didn't get to answer, be sure to put them in the comments section down below. I'll go ahead and answer that for you guys. So be sure to stick around, guys, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.